The universe is vast, but perhaps the greatest mystery lies not in the stars, but in the depths of our own oceans. Imagine an ancient, powerful creature, Cthulhu, sleeping in the abyss, a concept born from H.P. Lovecraft's imagination. Cthulhu embodies cosmic horror, not just monsters, but the unsettling idea that humanity is insignificant in a vast, uncaring universe. What if Cthulhu was real? This question challenges our sense of dominance and security. We've mapped continents and sent probes to space, yet over 80% of our oceans remain unexplored. If such a being existed, it would hide in the darkness where our technology falters. The discovery of Cthulhu would upend science, history, and religion, forcing us to redefine life, intelligence, and our place in the world. It would unite us in awe and terror, changing everything from global policy to daily life. In this exploration, we'll imagine the science, sociology, and psychology of a world that learns it is not at the top of the food chain. We'll envision Cthulhu's form, its lair, and the impact of its discovery. This is a journey into the unknown, a thought experiment to confront the incomprehensible. What if, in the darkness, something was staring back? To grasp Cthulhu's impact, we must first imagine its form. Picture a skyscraper-sized being, an octopus-like head with writhing tentacles, a rubbery, dragon-like body, claws, and vestigial wings. Its green, slimy skin would be armored against the crushing ocean depths made of materials unknown to science. Cthulhu's biology might defy physics, its form shifting, never fully present in our reality. Witnesses would see impossible shapes, causing disorientation and madness. Its presence would radiate psychic energy, not out of malice, but as a byproduct of its alien consciousness. Sensitive people might feel dread, experience disturbing dreams, or glimpse visions of alien cities. Cthulhu's mind is vast and incomprehensible, utterly indifferent to human sanity. Its intelligence is not like ours. It doesn't think in language or logic. To encounter it would be to have your mind touched by something ancient and otherworldly. Even its mere existence would challenge our understanding of reality. Cthulhu is not just a monster, it is a living paradox. To see it is to question the very nature of existence. If Cthulhu exists, it must have a lair, the legendary sunken city of R'lyeh. Fiction places R'lyeh near Point Nemo, the most remote spot in the Pacific Ocean. Finding it would begin with strange seismic tremors and deep, inexplicable sounds picked up by global sensors. Satellite mapping might reveal unnatural structures, sharp angles, towering spires, and monoliths, evidence of a city not built by humans. An expedition would descend into the abyss, discovering a colossal city of greenish stone, alien architecture, and a zone devoid of life. The city would be a scientific marvel and a source of terror, covered in bizarre carvings and hieroglyphs. No sea life would survive near it, confirming its hostility to known biology. At the city's heart, instruments would detect a single, massive life form. Humanity would have found Cthulhu's resting place. The impossible would become real. Discovery would unfold slowly, confusing data, strange dreams, and city-like sonar images near Point Nemo. At first, these mysteries would seem unrelated, until a sharp analyst connects the dots. Psychic phenomena and sonar readings share the same coordinates. A secret military mission would confirm the unthinkable. A vast city, something stirring within. The loss of a submarine would be the first undeniable proof. Cthulhu's awakening might coincide with a rare astronomical event, causing R'lyeh to rise from the sea. A passing ship or satellite would spot an island where none should exist, its architecture defying logic. From its center, a colossal shape would emerge. News would spread rapidly, initially dismissed, then confirmed by satellite images and a surge in global dread. Humanity would face first contact not with wise aliens, but with a being of unimaginable power. Governments would scramble, scientists would race to understand, and the world would unite in fear. The question would echo everywhere. What happens next? The age of cosmic horror would begin. Our world would never be the same. The unknown would become our new reality. Confirmation of Cthulhu's existence would trigger global panic. Markets would crash, cities would empty, and fear would grip the world. Governments would struggle to maintain order, declaring martial law and forming emergency alliances. Old rivalries would dissolve as nations unite, pooling resources to monitor and understand the threat. Fighting Cthulhu would be futile, the focus would shift to observation and prediction. Religions would face crises, some adapting, others fracturing, while new cults worshiped Cthulhu as a god. The world's power structures would shift, scientists and the United Nations would gain unprecedented influence. The military-industrial complex would surge, but the real battle would be for knowledge, not victory. Humanity would be united by a shared, cosmic fear. The world before Cthulhu would vanish, replaced by a new, uncertain era. Our priorities would be forever changed. For scientists, Cthulhu's existence would be both a nightmare and the ultimate discovery. Biology, physics, and psychology would be revolutionized overnight. Cthulhu's biology might be silicon-based, oxygen-independent, and powered by unknown energy sources. Direct study would be impossible. Research would rely on remote sensing and analysis of its environment. Its non-Euclidean form would challenge our understanding of physics and dimensionality. Psychologists would confront the global wave of anxiety and madness. Was it psychological, or a genuine psychic field? New therapies and shielding devices would emerge to protect mental health. The line between science and the unknown would blur. We would collect data, form theories, and accept that some truths are beyond our grasp. The more we learned, the more we'd realize how little we understood. Cthulhu would force us to confront the limits of human knowledge. Daily life would adapt to the new reality. Panic would fade into a constant low-level anxiety. Cthulhu's presence always in the background. Coastal cities would empty, property values would plummet, and new inland centers would rise. Technology would evolve. A global Cthulhu watch system would monitor the creature, with real-time updates on every device. Mental health services would expand, treating cosmic dread disorder and offering psychic shielding. Culture would be transformed. Cthulhu would dominate media, art, and entertainment. The ocean would become a source of terror, not wonder. Shipping and fishing would be radically altered. Beach holidays would vanish, and the sea would become a forbidden frontier. Humanity would feel trapped on land, always wary of the dark water. Our relationship with the ocean, and with fear itself, would be forever changed. Cthulhu would become a symbol of our vulnerability. The world would adapt, but never truly recover. The shadow of the deep would linger in every mind. Humanity's first instinct might be to fight, but we'd quickly realize our weapons are useless. Attacking Cthulhu would be futile. Worse, it could provoke disaster. The global strategy would shift to containment and avoidance. A vast exclusion zone would surround Orlaya, patrolled by automated fleets. All deep-sea activity in the Pacific would cease. We'd surrender a portion of our planet. Science would focus on keeping Cthulhu dormant, perhaps manipulating tides or reburying Orlaya. On a personal level, people would develop mental defenses, meditation, technology, and new rituals to resist psychic dread. Education would teach resilience, and faith or technology would offer comfort. Humanity's survival would depend on strengthening our minds, not our weapons. We could not defeat the monster, only endure its presence. Cthulhu's existence would end the age of human dominance. We'd realize we are tenants, not owners, of this planet. This terrifying truth could also unite us, fostering global cooperation and empathy. Our search for extraterrestrial life would turn inward, realizing the greatest mysteries may be here on Earth. The universe would seem stranger and more hostile, filled with ancient, indifferent beings. Yet humanity might adapt, spurred to new scientific and technological heights. The constant fear would linger, but so would a new wisdom. We'd learn humility, recognizing our fragile place in the cosmos. The discovery would mark the end of our childhood as a species. Forced to grow up, we'd face the darkness and cherish the light of our own existence. Sometimes, the universe looks back. In the shadow of Cthulhu, we'd finally understand what it means to be human.